Today on How to Cook, I am cooking some Cajun pasta. It is chicken and some hot links and a bunch of vegetables and fettuccine and this amazing cream sauce with some wine, and it's a little spicy, but it's amazing. And you're gonna have to see how to make this because it is delicious. You will love it. And the only way you're gonna find out is if you keep watching the video and if I keep making the video. So why don't we do that now and let's go. So let's get started with the chicken breast. We're going to need to cut these to thin them out. We're going to put these on the grill and they will cook faster, plus they get down to the final size we need anyways. So this is just an easy way to get the chicken prepped. Gives us more surface area for our Cajun rub here. I have the full recipe for that in the description below. Just hit the show more link down there under the title and I'll have all that info. Now let's get the veggies prepped. We have a zucchini here. We're going to knock the ends off, slice it in half, and then cut it into half moons. They're maybe 1/4 inch thick, and a red bell pepper. This is a pretty good size one, but you want some red bell pepper in this, so here you go. Just pull the seeds out and the stems, get those cut out of it. Because they're not very appetizing, basically. It doesn't matter, as far as heat or anything. It's a red bell pepper. But nobody wants to eat seeds in that. So we're just going to prep this up, cutting them into sticks. It goes pretty fast. And the next thing we're going to get the ends. Don't want to waste anything. Let's prep some red onion. Now you see I have a red onion. Cut the end off here. Cut this into nice little slices. We need about 1/4 of a red onion for this. And a little bit of garlic. We're going to need a bunch of cloves of garlic for this. This is basically what they call the holy trinity of Cajun cooking here. The bell pepper, the garlic, the onion, that sort of thing. We're just adding a bit of zucchini. So we're going to trim the crusty ends off the garlic and then slice that up into really small pieces and then dice it up into small bits. And our veggies are prepped and ready to go. Getting our creamy sauce here pre-prepared, we have a 1/2 cup of white wine. This is a Chardonnay, and I have 1 1/4 cups of heavy cream, and we'll be adding that later, but let's just get this ready for now. So finishing up all of our preparations, we have a pot of water boiling for our fettuccine, which will go in shortly. The other protein for our Cajun pasta are these Louisiana hot links. These are smoked, and they are hot. Now let's get our chicken cooked. We've got our chicken on the grill here, and we're going to cook that until it's fully done. Since we sliced it thin, it only takes a couple of minutes. It's super fast. The hot links are already basically cooked, so we're just heating those up already, getting them nice and crispy and putting a little extra flavor on them. Now that the chicken and sausage are off the grill, we've let it rest a couple of minutes, and we're just going to dice up the chicken into bite-sized pieces. You can see since we thinned it out, the thickness is perfect, and the sausage, we're just going to slice this into little discs here. I'm only going to use 2 sausages for this because that's about the right amount. But yeah, once that's ready, we're going to start cooking all our veggies up. All right, before we start cooking the veg, let's get the pasta in here. This is fettuccine. It takes about 12 minutes to get it al dente. To cook our veggies, I've got a wok pan here, but a regular frying pan will work. I'm putting a tablespoon or so of olive oil in the pan, and now we're going to put all of our veggies in except for the garlic. Garlic cooks much faster than everything else, so if you put it in now, it'll be burnt by the time everything else is done. So let's just get this in here. And we're going to start just tossing this around, cut it in the oil, and get it going. We're looking for a little bit of crisp on everything. After a few minutes, you can add the garlic in, but we're trying to soften the bell peppers, and you're trying to cook the zucchini a little bit. You'll get a little bit of color on the zucchini, and that's pretty much absolutely perfect. That's what you want. All right, this next ingredient seems a little odd, but a little bit of soy sauce really helps build a lot of flavor. Now our veggies here have had about maybe 8 minutes to cook down, and they're soft and they're beautiful. The zucchini's got some good color on it. We're going to add our chicken and our sausage to start heating this back up, mixing the flavors in there. This is already cooked, so basically all we're doing is just kind of stirring it. And there's always one sausage, isn't there? There's just that one guy. He won't play nice. Yep, throw him back in and eat him up later. But yeah, we're just going to mix this up, basically. If there's any juices from the veggies, they'll coat into the meat and vice versa. It's beautiful. But now it is time to make our roux. So we have a tablespoon and a half of butter and a tablespoon and a half of flour. We're going to melt the butter down. As soon as it's melted in, we're going to add the flour in here, and that will make our thickener for our sauce. And of course, I'm using an odd pan here. So when I put the flour in, this pan has little ridges in it, and it's going to just eat up this roux and all those little ridges, and so it doesn't look like a traditional roux. It just gets caught in all these grooves. But trust me, this will thicken the sauce nicely. We're going to add our wine first so that we can cook the alcohol off. Alcohol is a wonderful thing, but you don't want that much flavor in there. After just 20 seconds really, let's get the cream in there and get this mixed around. This is when everything starts coming together. It's beautiful. This is where we start judging our sauce. Now, we have the pasta water sitting here. I'm going to take a little bit of that because it's got some starch in there and some salt. It's going to add a little thickening and a little flavor to this. So we're just going to adjust our sauce to where we want it to be. And that's about perfect. I got just under half a cup. And tasting the thing, making sure you know where the flavors are. It needed just a little bit more cream. And that is starting to look perfect. Now the sauce looks good. Let's get our pasta in there. This is our fettuccine, cooked till al dente. It's drained but not rinsed so that you don't lose any of that wonderful starches on the outside. I'm going to taste this one last time because we're just about finished here and see how we're doing. The spice level, everything is perfect, the salt and everything. But the sausage I'm using is really, really hot, and it's adding a lot. You haven't seen me add any Cajun seasoning or red pepper flakes. If you're using a mild sausage, you'll definitely have to add some of that. Just bring it up to the heat that you want, but start small because you can't take it back out. And that right there, folks, is how you make a wonderful Cajun pasta with some chicken and some hot links and all the rest of the stuff in there. Oh, I cannot wait to eat this. I've already tasted it because, you got to taste as you go. But the last thing this needs is just a little extra flavor, a little Parmesan on top of this. And I will toss this in, help thicken the sauce just a smidge more as we go. But, oh my goodness, cannot believe, so excited. Here we go. Look at this. The sauce is beautiful and it's amazing. The flavors are incredible. Wine and cream. Come on. Can't go wrong with that. So we're going to start plating this up. Not sure tongs are the right tool for this, but I'm not sure what the right tool is. It's kind of soupy, kind of messy, kind of delicious, kind of a thing. Try and get a bunch of chicken and some veggies and some stuff. This is definitely not the right tool for this. Hold on one sec. This seems like a better tool for this. All right. Oh yeah. That's way better. There we go. Okay. We can use this in conjunction with that. Perfect. Look at this, huh? It's like I know what I'm doing. Don't tell anybody. Oh, it looks amazing. Okay. Now we just need to divide up some of this amazing sauce in here. How do we get that in? Because it's so good. You gotta have that. There you go. And there's a bunch of leftovers, so I know somebody's gonna enjoy lunch tomorrow. Yep. That is friggin' beautiful. Now, if you put some sprinkle of green onions or something like that, mine had gone bad. So unfortunately, yeah, didn't have that available. So this is the best you got, but pretend there's green onions, and I'm not putting an olive on it. Promise, no olives. There you go. If you don't get that joke, watch a couple of other videos, maybe like the enchilada one, or look at the comments. There you go. That is our Cajun pasta. The sauce is amazing. The pasta is amazing. The chicken, all that stuff, everything. You keep flavoring as you go, and you come out with great flavors. It's a pretty simple formula, really. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. All right, thanks. Bye.